Hey, it's me, Cans, and this is my Next Face Awards Top 20 Proud Soul entry. So if you want to see how I did this look, please carry on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm using is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso to sketch out a heart on my chest. Yes, you are seeing correctly. My hair is yellow. I fully committed to this look. The theme is Proud Soul, and it got me thinking, what am I proud of? And the first thing that came to mind was I'm proudly South African. So this is why I am sketching out a heart, and I'm going to be painting it in the South African flag colors. Next, I'm going to be using the NYX Special Effects Cream Color Face and Body Paint in blue, just to shade in the blue of the South African flags. Then I come with the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliners in Envy and Halo, which is the green and the yellow of the flag. And then after that, I'll come in with the Special Effects Cream Color Face and Body Paint, again in red. So, little story, I did something and I lost some of my my footage. So just chat you quickly about what I did there. I put the red on, and then what I did is I came in with the matte liquid liner and I just outlined the heart. That's where you can see that black shadow, and I've used the white liquid liner as well to do the white lines in the heart. Then what you can see I'm doing there is I'm creating sort of like a tear or a rip on the skin, and I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base, it's a white one, just to create that look. And then you'll see there I'm using the red face and body paint again, and then I'll come in with the fuchsia color in the same face and body paint, just to blend everything in nicely and make it a little bit more colorful. Right, next I'm coming in with the Swear By It palette in the blue and grey tones, and I'm just creating a shadow on the outline or the outside of that rip or tear, so it creates a sort of 3D effect. Then what I'm doing is I'm going to come in with the grey and blue tones again, and I'm going to just make sort of little wrinkles on the white so that the white is not too stark, and you can it almost looks, see, like it's almost moving, looks like just creating a little bit more dimension so that that white is not so flat. Next, I'm coming in with the contour correcting concealer, or the color correcting concealer from NYX, and I'm using the peachy shades just to block out those very, very dark eyebrows of mine. Next, I'm using the Can't Stop, Won't Stop contour concealer in the shade Pale, just to block out even more of those eyebrows. And this is actually really cool concealer. It blocks out, it covers up, and then I just buff that into my skin. And have a little laugh at myself. Then I use the Can't Stop, Won't Stop full coverage foundation in the shade Pale, and what I do is I mix it in with the eyeshadow primer or base again, and what this is going to do, it's going to make that foundation even lighter. I'm going to mix it all together and whack it all over my face and my body. Next, I'm using the NYX Ultimate palette. I'm using the yellow shade. I'm just scraping quite a bit of it out. Decanting it. And then I'm going to be using the First Base or Premier Base spray. I'm going to be creating a sort of paint with that eyeshadow. So it's going to mix it all together and make it quite runny. Almost like a water paint. And then I'm going to create lines on the face. And this just gives you the effect, or a different effect, instead of using the dry shadow and a brush. And I kind of do that with all the shadows in that palette, so the blues, the purples, the pinks. What inspired me about this is like a color run, how those colors burst through. All you see is those big explosions of color. And then we've just had Gay Pride Month, and I wanted to create the effect of pride bursting out of my skin. So I decided that the best effect would be watering down the eyeshadows. I also buffed some of them out with a brush if the lines were too hard. And what I do is I take the same effect and I bring it all the way down my chest as well. So it's all up to you. And with this process, it takes time, but trust me when I say trust the process. You're gonna look ridiculous at first, but it sort of comes all together nicely at the end. Next, I'm using the liquid eyeliner, or black liquid eyeliner from NYX. I'm just winging it out. Then I'm taking the dark black shadow from the Swear It palette, or Swear By It palette, and just buffing everything in. Time for eyelashes. So I'm going to be using the Overdose lashes, popping those on, and then at the bottom I'm using the Vixen lashes that I've just snip cut out or cut off, and decided to stick them at the bottom of my eye. this can be a little bit tricky. I'd suggest you just wait till the glue's a little bit tacky. Then it sticks on nicely. Next is my lips, and I'm using the Suede matte lipstick in the color Klinger. This lipstick, I love it. I love this color. So I'm going to come in with a brush and just buff off the lines there. Next, I'm coming in with the Suede matte lipstick in the color Ace. It's a grayish color, and what I'm doing is I'm going to be creating a sort of ombre effect. Next, I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede cream lipstick in the color Alien. This is also a really cool product. What I'm doing is I'm just fixing out the line of my lip and creating a more of a dramatic effect. Then what I do is I come in with the white liquid liner and just pop some highlights on the lip, and it finishes the look off beautifully. And just quickly to show you how I made my head, I used fresh flowers and stuck them on an Ellis band. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.